Hello and welcome to another video of ours on conversion. In the previous video, we discussed the type of conversions we could encounter in a study of physics, and we discussed the first type in quite detail. The next type remains, where we have to convert the units rather than the prefix. So an example of this could be if I have a number which states 5 centimeters and I need to convert that simply into inches. So how do I do that? For this, I need to know the conversion factor between inches to centimeters. For example, if I'm given 1 inch equals 2.54 centimeters, so I could just simply write them below this. I could say if 1, or even better, if I say 2.54 centimeters are equal to 1 inch, if this is the case, then 5 centimeters would be equal to x inches. So this is the conversion I make, and now I could just simply cross multiply them to obtain my answer. So this will just simply give me x equals 5 divided by 2.54, and this would come out to be 1.97 inches. Obviously I've skipped some steps, but you can do them and check that for yourself. And this number is approximately equal to 2 inches. I just got my conversion that 2.54 centimeters are equal to 2 inches. That's how I could convert this. Another method or another trick could be to use this information, the conversion factor I have with me, and convert this into, like, see how many centimeters are equal to how much is 1 centimeter equal to. So by that, if I do this, so I'd get 1 centimeter equals 1 divided by 2.54. Obviously I sent 2.54 on the other side, and 1 remained on that side. 1 over 2.54 inches. This gives me an answer of 0.394 inches, meaning 1 centimeter equals 0.394 inches. Now the next thing I could do is I could just simply use this thing and replace this centimeter here with the value of it. So for example, I know 1 centimeter equals 0.39 inches, and my question has 5 centimeters. So I could just simply replace the centimeter with the results that I obtained, and I could just say 5 multiplied by 0.394 inches, and the result would be simply 1.967 inches. So you see, I just simply converted them by just changing this centimeter with what the conversion of that centimeter was. So now this is pretty much easy. There are two methods. I personally prefer this, or the other one could also be easy compared to like when difficult type of conversions come up. So let's move on to the third case, which is when we have to convert two units or a unit and a prefix simultaneously. So the most common example of that could be to convert kilometers per hour to meters per second. Or if I have, let's say, 70 kilometers per hour to meter per second. So to just simply be able to convert this, I use my second method, or you could use both of them. Both of them would work. I would use the second method, which is I would first write the conversion factor. 1 kilometer is equal to how many meters? It's equal to 1000 meters. And 1 hour is equal to how many seconds? So you could check this. 1 hour contains 60 minutes, and each minute has 60 seconds. So 60 multiplied by 60 gives me 3600 seconds. That's the amount of seconds I have in 1 hour. Let me just change the color of this. Now what I do is I have the number 70 kilometers divided by hour. So this is the number I have with me, 70 kilometers divided by hour. So I now convert this by substituting the values of kilometer in place of kilometer and substituting the value of 1 hour in place of hour. So what I do now is that I rewrite the number, and I'm left with 70. Obviously there was a multiplication sign here as well, or even if we remove that sign, so 70 multiplied by 1000 meter divided by 3600 seconds, and this would become 70 multiplied by 70 multiplied by 1 over 3.6 meter per second. When I multiply 70 by 1 over 3.6, I am left with 19.44 meter per second, and I could obviously write them as 19.44 meter per second. So this would be my conversion, and this is what I'll get. So 70 kilometers per hour are equal to 19.4 meter per second. There's another type of conversion, or another example of this would be if I had to convert, let's say 15 inches sorry 15 inches per minute to, let's say, meter per second. So for that I need to convert the inches and the minutes. So I write the conversions, that 1 centimeter is equal to, or better, 1 inch is equal to 2.54 centimeters, and from that I get 1 centimeter equals 0.4, approximately 0.4 inches. The number is 0.396 something, but I approximated to 0.4. So now, but in the question I need to convert inches to meters. So 1 centimeter, if 1 centimeter is equal to 0.4 inches and 100 centimeters are equal to a meter, so I will just simply have to divide this by 100. But if that's not clear, why am I dividing it? So we could just say that 100 centimeters with 1 meter would be equal to 100 centimeters, and if 1 centimeter is equal to 0.4 inches, 100 centimeter would be equal to 40 inches. So this conversion is pretty much clear. So 1 meter is equal to 40 inches. This is what we get for the conversion. Now minutes to seconds. So 1 minute would be equal to 60 seconds. This is the conversion we know. Now we put them all again into the number. So the number was 15 inch per minute, and now what we do is we replace the numbers. So I change my inches with the conversion of inches, or oh yeah, just one step remains, that for that part we need to, this is 40 inches equals 1 meter. We need to find 1 inch, how much 1 inch is equal to in meters. So yeah, we could have just I just did it the long way. We could have just converted this straight away, 1 over 40, and this would have been equal to 0.025 meters. We could have also obtained this by simply dividing this by 100 as well. So this is what we get, 0.025 meters. That's 1 inch. That is what 1 inch is equal to. So 1 inch is equal to 0.025. So now instead of 1 inch, I replace it with its value, which is 0. Or first I need to write the number as well, which is 15 multiplied by 0.025 meters divided by the conversion of minutes, which is 1 minute was equal to 60 seconds, so I just write 60 seconds. So if I solve them with my calculator, I'd be left with I'd get 0.00625 meters per second. This would be my final answer. So I hope this was clear to you. In case anyone has any questions or if something was not clear to you, feel free to ask me in the comment section.